Experiencing feeling pregnant from the male and female point of view. Pregnancy, there is no substitution. When you are pregnant, or someone is carrying your child, there is no substitution that can correlate to the baby in you or the mother of your child. Some actors believe that thinking about a pet, or a niece or nephew will elicit a similar feeling of love. But unfortunately, as much as you love Fluffy your dog, or Amy your godchild, or even Adam, your beloved sister's son, how you feel about your own flesh and blood child is inherently different. The best way to describe how we feel about our children is to say that we see them as little versions of ourselves. That's why when someone compliments your child by saying things like, "Your child is gorgeous," or "Your child is so smart," you respond with, "Thank you," as if the compliment was meant for you. That's because your child is little you, giving you a second chance to cure the insecurities that have arisen from your bad experiences. That's why a parent sees red when they observe anyone dealing with their child in a way that is similar to an abuser from their own history. They are not seeing the actual person in front of them, but rather the symbolic version of their own abuser, motivating them to change it this time, because they couldn't change it the first time. This is where the strong innate urge to protect and nurture your child comes from. It's the same urge that comes from one's own need to survive. And thus this formula was, to excuse the expression, born. Formula for feeling pregnant, from the male and female point of view. Sit. Get comfortable. Close your eyes. If you are a female, take your hand and rest it on your stomach where your womb is. If you are a man, put your hand on the stomach of the woman playing your pregnant partner. Think about a picture that was taken of you when you were an infant and imagine you, as that infant, floating in your, or her, womb. Zero in on the eyes of baby you and see the innocence, purity and hopefulness, the kind of hope where anything is possible. The innocence, purity and hope that can only happen before any of your painful experiences have taken place. Then, in your head, talk to baby you, and tell him or her that you vow to keep any of those painful events and bad self-images that you've personally experienced from happening to him or her. And vow to protect baby you from experiencing the awful moments that you were forced to endure, because you know how bad it felt and know all too well the aftermath of those terrible events. How insecure, self-sabotaging and self-loathing you became as a result. How you made stupid decisions for a mate, how you allowed people to take advantage and abuse you, how you made harmful life choices, all because of those horrible experiences. You continue to speak, in your mind, to baby you and assure him, or her profusely that you are bound and determined to keep your baby, your child, from ever having to suffer what you had to suffer. Be extremely specific about the events and feelings that you don't want baby you to go through. Examples. I will never abandon you like my father did to me when I was 7, only coming to see me when it was convenient for him. I will always be there for you. Or, I won't let anyone make you feel ugly, stupid and worthless like my mother did to me. Or, I won't ever hit or abuse you like my brother did to me. I'll make sure no one ever hurts you the way I was hurt. Talk to baby you for about a minute. Now, look at baby you smiling that gummy, toothless, innocent grin, looking back at you with pure unconditional love, thanking you for your love and protection. Let the unconditional love wash over you, the kind of love that you've never experienced before, a love without conditions. Now protectively and nurturingly rub the stomach area and say in your head, I won't ever let you feel the pain that I felt growing up. You will always feel cherished and loved, taken care of. I'll always be there for you because I'm your mommy, or your daddy, and I love you. Feel the eyes of baby you look back at you again, with unconditional love, thanking you and feeling safe in your love and protection. Feelings you've given your child that were not given to you, not so purely and completely as you are giving them to baby you. Feel your child's love wash over you, making you feel special and cherished. Let it feel really good. Let it go. Procreation is such an inherently human drive that, even if you're someone who has no desire to have children, this exercise will trigger feelings that you didn't know you had.